formatted and unformatted input-output functions. Formatted input-output functions are printf, scanf, sprinter, and scan. So these are the functions that are used to take a various type of the inputs. Various types of the input means that may be the integer, that may be character, float, or double. So various types of the inputs we can take in case of the formatted input-output function. But when we are using the unformatted input-output functions, it allows to take only the character data type. This is the main difference between the formatted and unformatted input-output functions. So formatted input-output functions are printf, scanf, sprintf, and scanf. So whenever we are using these functions, along with that we have to use the format specifiers. For example, when we are using the printf, directly we can write printf hello world. But when you are writing the program in C, you must have to include the header file stdio.h and conio.h, because whatever the statements of these functions are written in the header file, that is standard input output and console input output file. So the first one, printf function. We will discuss about the printf function. So this function is used to print whatever that you are writing within that function name. For example, we'll see example in Turbo C. We'll discuss only two functions. Now, here you can write your program using the printf first function. Firstly, you have to include hash, include stdio.h, then hash, include conio.h. So these files are the header files you must have to include. Next, for every C program, you must include the main function, and within that, whatever the code, you must write here. For example, I am writing here clr scr to clear the screen. Next, we will use printf in double quotation. I love my country. Semicolon. Every statement must end with the semicolon. Next, here we will use getch, that is the unformatted input-output function. Then open the bracket. Now save the file by using F2 or Alt Fs. Now you will see here C, then /tc/bin. Here you can write the name of your first file. The file must be with the extension C. Then you will see here the file name with the extension .c. Now compile this one. We will see the result. That is, I love my country. Now when we are not using this getch, what happens? It is not a string. It will not allow the user to check that one. Therefore, we are using the getch. And when you are not using clr, see the result. That is, it is not clearing the input or the screen. So when you use this one, it will clear the screen. clr, it is used to clear the screen, right? So when you are not including these files, in some compilers there is no need to include these files, but some compilers you must have to include these files stdio.h and audio.h. Next function is the scan. For example, if you want to take an input from the user, for example, enter number, right? Then scanf is used to take that number from the user, and with the scanf you must have to use the format specifier. When you are using the integers, at that time you must have to use the %d. Here comma, where that particular number will be stored. So that you have to mention here. After here you can write integer variable name as a or n1, n2, whatever that you want. Now here you can write %d comma a. So that will store the value within the format specifier ampersand with the address of a. Ampersand why? It will show the location. At that location the value will be stored. Now the value is stored. You have to display that value. How to display that one? Printf you entered the number. इथे काय येईल आता? %d कॉमा. नंबर कुठला आहे? डबल कोटेशन कॉमा a bracket close semicolon, right? Control F9. Now enter the number. You enter the number 45. In this way you can enter the numbers, that is floating points or characters, by using the printf and scanf. So these are called as the formatted input output functions. Printf and scanf, these are used for accepting the string values. So that is not in your syllabus. Do you understand this one? Yes? Any query regarding this? समजलं आहे? काय अडचण आहे? फॉर्मॅटेड इनपुट आउटपुट फंक्शन म्हणजे कुठले आहेत? प्रिंटफ आणि स्कॅनफ. याचा यूज कशासाठी होतो? तुमचं जे काही इनपुट आहे ते इनपुट घेण्यासाठी स्कॅनफ आणि इनपुट घेतलेलं प्रिंट करण्यासाठी प्रिंटफ. Directly you can write the message without taking the input by using the printer. If you have to display the message, that message must be included within the double quotation and bracket close and semicolon. So these are called as the formatted input output functions. समजलं? New admissions काय अडचण आहे याच्यात? Okay. Now, so when you are using these functions, you must know what are the different format specifiers. So when you are using integer value, the format specifier is the %d. When you are using the character, %c is the format specifier. When we are using the float, %f, and when you are using the string, %s, and for the double you can use LB. The %lb. समजलं हे? So this is all about the formatted input output.